Blade Runner 2049 is directed by Denis Villeneuve and stars Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Ana de Armas and Jared Leto. 30 years after the first Blade Runner, we see Officer K, played by Ryan Gosling, who is a Blade Runner going after some of the older model replicants until he stumbles upon something that will eventually lead him to Harrison Ford's Deckard. I cannot say more than that in regards to the plot of this movie, as I'd be treading on spoiler territory completely. In fact, this whole review is going to be very difficult for that very reason. Ryan Gosling is phenomenal in this role, maybe his best role ever. I'm a big fan of Ryan Gosling after movies such as The Nice Guys and La La Land. Here in Blade Runner he is incredible. He really does carry this film as a very real character with a lot of surrounding him, which adds so much depth and complexity to his character, and on top of that, the story that surrounds him. Harrison Ford absolutely gives it his all here. I was worried that he was going to maybe phone it in for this movie, but he really sells it. As you can see, he is passionate about the original movie, and he is clearly willing to see this story continue, as there is something relevant to say and a good story to tell. Harrison Ford is tremendous, as are all of the characters and performances in this movie. Denis Villeneuve is easily one of the best directors working today. I consider him to be a modern day legend among the ranks of Scorsese or Hitchcock. You can see how much he loved and appreciated the original Blade Runner, and the way he is able to handle the world and its 30-year evolution is absolutely masterful. This has got to be an Oscar nomination for sure. Speaking of Oscar nominations, Roger Deakins has to win the nomination for Best Cinematography for this film. It is mesmerising. I cannot even use words to truly express how mind-blowing the cinematography is. What I will say though is that there is a type of stuff here that needs to be studied by film students and aspiring directors alike as the gold standard for cinematography. There is no better than this. Also, the score and sound design is flawless. Just like the first movie, the score is very creepy and eerie, but also has that futuristic edge to it, which makes it strangely unique to fit into this strange dystopian society world. Sound design is exceptional too, ranging from loud futuristic booms to industrial straining screeches. This is one of the most immersive sounding films I have ever seen in my entire life. On the whole, the best way to describe Blade Runner 2049 is as a masterpiece. 2049 is everything Ridley Scott wanted the first Blade Runner to be originally in its original cut. About the blur between humanity and technology, as well as what it means to be human, and really exploring those dark and deep themes and ideas without it being tampered by perhaps uneducated audiences. The movie has massive amounts of respect towards the original, and it assumes that the audience is intelligent enough, engaged enough, and capable enough to stick with it through its long runtime, as it has the confidence to slow down to deal with all of its important themes, and that is what I call just incredibly admirable. I give Blade Runner 2049 an A+.